Welcome to Africans in Diaspora TV. Today we want to break down this whole Brexit thing. Remember all that talk about taking back control and reducing immigration? Yeah, about that. Turns out things haven't exactly gone according to plan. In fact, they've gone about as smoothly as a penguin trying to ride a bicycle. Immigration is up, not down. And Tony Blair, the former PM, is throwing some serious shade. He's basically saying, I told you so, and let's be honest, nobody likes being told, I told you so, especially not by Tony Blair. But hey, sometimes the truth hurts, right? So, buckle up, Brits, because we're about to dive into the unexpected world of post-Brexit immigration. Okay, so Tony Blair's been doing the rounds lately, dropping truth bombs like it's his job. And his latest target, Brexit's impact on immigration. In a recent interview, Blair basically said, hold my tea and crumpets before unleashing this gem. We haven't moved from a situation where we had too much immigration to one where we have the right immigration. The problem is, it's uncontrolled. Ouch. That's got a sting for the Brexiteers. It's like ordering a Diet Coke and getting a regular one. Sure, you still got a drink, but it's not what you asked for. Blair's point is simple. Brexit hasn't stopped immigration. It's just changed where people are coming from. And that, my friends, is where things get really interesting. So, let's talk numbers for a second. Since Brexit, there's been a noticeable shift in immigration patterns. While European migration has decreased, no surprise there, immigration from other parts of the world has actually increased. We're talking about folks from Africa, Asia, and beyond. They're coming to the UK to work, to study, to build a better life. And you know what? They're bringing their cultures, their skills, and their delicious food with them. Think about it. Your local curry house, probably run by a family from South Asia. That new tech startup everyone's talking about, there's a good chance they've got a bunch of brilliant minds from India or Nigeria on their team. Let's be real. The UK's always had a bit of a love-hate relationship with immigration. But here's the thing. The UK needs immigrants. Like, really needs them. The economy's got more holes in it than a slice of Swiss cheese. And those jobs aren't going to fill themselves. That's where our friends from Asia come in. They're stepping up to the plate, filling crucial roles in everything from healthcare to tech. Take the NHS, for example. It's basically being held together by the sheer willpower of immigrant nurses and doctors. And don't even get me started on the tech industry. India's got more coding wizards than Hogwarts, and they're bringing their magic to the UK's booming tech scene. The African influence, healthcare, innovation, and cultural vibrancy. Now let's talk about Africa. This massive continent is bursting with talent, ambition, and yes, even a few future billionaires. And guess what? They're setting their sights on the UK. We're not just talking about doctors and engineers here, though there are plenty of those too. We're talking about entrepreneurs, artists, musicians, and chefs, all bringing their unique flavor to the UK's cultural melting pot. Think about it. When was the last time you tried some delicious Nigerian jollof rice or danced to some infectious Afro beats? African culture is making its mark on the UK, and it's only going to get bigger and better. Blair's critique. Did the Conservatives miss the mark? Now, Blair's not just here to point out the obvious. He's also got some thoughts on what the Conservative government's been doing wrong. And let's just say, he's not exactly impressed. According to Blair, the Tories have been so busy trying to reduce immigration that they've forgotten to actually manage it. They've created a system that's chaotic, confusing, and frankly, not very effective. It's like trying to herd cats. You can shout and wave your arms all you want, but those cats are going to do whatever they want. And right now, the UK's immigration system is looking like a feline free-for-all. A global perspective, Blair, on Ukraine, China, and the future. But Blair's not just focused on the UK's immigration woes. This is a guy who's always got one eye on the global stage. And trust me, he's got some thoughts on what's going down in the world. Let's start with Ukraine. Blair's been a vocal supporter of Ukraine's fight against Russia, and he's been critical of what he sees as the West's hesitant response. He believes that Putin only understands strength and that the West needs to step up its game if it wants to deter further aggression. Then there's China. Blair's no stranger to dealing with the Chinese, and he's under no illusions about the challenges they pose. He believes that the West needs to find a way to engage with China while also standing up for its values. Not an easy task, but hey, nobody ever said diplomacy was for the faint of heart. The rise of the machines. AI's impact on jobs and warfare. But wait, there's more. Blair's also got his eye on the future, and he's convinced that artificial intelligence is going to change everything. We're not just talking about robots taking our jobs here, although that's definitely a possibility. Blair believes that AI has the potential to revolutionize everything, from healthcare to warfare. And he's urging governments to start thinking now about how to prepare for this brave new world. Imagine a world where diseases are diagnosed and treated by AI-powered doctors, or where wars are fought by autonomous drones. It sounds like science fiction, but it's closer than you think. And Blair's warning that we need to be ready for it. The importance of friends. Why the UK needs strong alliances. So, with all these challenges facing the UK, what's the solution? According to Blair, it's simple. Friends. Lots and lots of friends. Blair believes that the UK can't go it alone in the 21st century. It needs to build strong alliances with other countries, both in Europe and beyond. Because let's face it, there's strength in numbers. Think about it. The UK's got a lot to offer the world. It's got a world-class economy, a strong military, and a proud history of innovation. But it can't achieve its full potential if it's isolated and alone. It needs to work with others to tackle the big challenges facing the world. And that's a wrap, folks. Hope you enjoyed this little journey into the mind of Tony Blair. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a curry to order and some Afrobeats to dance to. Thanks for watching, Diaspora family. If you found this discussion insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your community. Let us know in the comments. What do you think about Tony Blair's perspective on Brexit, immigration, job, and the future of the UK? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, Stay informed, stay empowered, and keep thriving. Peace out.